What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me. It's Brian here with Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology out here in the beautiful Sierra Nevadas, doing a little camping. It is July 1st, 2020. Rabbit, rabbit for good luck. I think we could all use a little bit of good luck these days. Hey, Saturn comes back into Capricorn today at about between, I think it's 4:30 or 4:45-ish Pacific time. And, you know, Saturn, daddy's coming home, right? Saturn rules time, karma, structure, restriction, teaches us harsh lessons in life, but he also rewards us too. And I think this is a karmic time with him coming back into his sign of Capricorn, which rules all those things that he does, where we just got to find the structure of our life that we want. And if we're not on the path that we're supposed to be on, and if we're not structuring our life the right way, I think we're really gonna feel this time on a heavy level when Saturn goes direct. Because when Saturn's retrograde, it's like summer school. Mosquitoes everywhere. Sorry if I keep moving around. It's like summer school. We gotta kind of review what we learned when he was direct, because when he goes direct, it's gonna ramp up. He's going to go direct in Capricorn with no south node, no illusion, with Pluto and Jupiter there. So it's really a time to figure out the structure of our life, because that's where the karma is going to come from. And if you're not on the life path that you're supposed to be on, Saturn's going to let you know. And sometimes he comes through and he's that mean, not mean, but he's a strict father, right? And he's going to let you know if you're not doing things correctly, because he wants you to be your best. Capricorn's about doing your best and reaching that highest place in life. And Saturn is he's going to come through and put his foot down, you know? So this is a karmic time for sure. And we're all going to kind of figure out this new structure. You know, we got a taste of that Aquarius, but it wasn't much. He got up to 1 degree, almost 2. So he really just got a little taste of that vacation of the new age of Aquarius. But really, this new age of Aquarius was very Aquarianistic. It was nothing we would have expected. I think everybody had at least me, I guess I can't speak for everybody, but I didn't see this age of Aquarius, you know, this Aquarius season going the way that it's about to go. But how are we going to innovate our lives? How are we going to reform the structure of our reality to get into a place where we can move into this age and get through it? And, you know, we do have until December 21st when Saturn and Jupiter come in to Aquarius and they conjunct, and Jupiter will take over as the king of the sky, the king of the gods, from Saturn. Sterling, riding the Strider. Hi, Sterling. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Good boy.
Delilah.
That's a hat. Go get Delilah. All right. Well, so they're going to go, and then Jupiter's going to take over, and I think there's going to be some benevolence then when Jupiter takes the reins, but until then, Saturn's going to make us figure some things out. It's going to be very karmic. You know, I think a lot of things are going to come up, and karma can be good too. Karma can go both ways. So where have you positioned yourself in life, and have you been on the right path in life? And we're going to figure that out. And our whole structure, and we got to adapt to this new structure and the structure that's changing, because it's all this change with Pluto and Jupiter, and they just came off their exact conjunction in Capricorn. So it's just this big change of structure, and we got to be willing to adapt and grow and see things and be very mercurial with the North Node in Gemini. As I always say, got to see things from both sides and find a middle ground here, because we're coming into a time where people are going to be so strict and set on their ways, and they're going to want to put you in their ways, and they're going to try and tie you down to one way of believing things, and that is South Node Sag. So don't do that. It's not going to get you anywhere. As for something else, we have our moon coming up to the latter degrees of Scorpio. It's going to make sextiles over to Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn today and this evening. And I think that's asking us to go deep inside ourselves and to kind of scrape the emotions up that are going to take us into this change and accept this new structure of our reality And you know, it's a friendly aspect where we can really do a lot with our emotional body, and we can really do a lot with our body in general if we just accept it and we put our mind to it. And Mercury making a sextile still today, and it will be exact, to Uranus, is saying go towards that higher octave, that higher light, go towards the higher frequency of life. Uranus at these almost 10 degrees in Taurus is like really asking us to really value this new life that we're coming into, because there's still so much beauty in the world. You know, as I look around, you know, I'm with these trees and it's just beautiful, and like it's a little chilly, but like, man, the world is just, it can be such a beautiful place still. And if we get stuck in like this idea that it can't be beautiful and that, well, we're just trapped in this reality we don't want to be in, it won't be beautiful, and it's going to be very restrictive. And it's going to be restrictive anyways. We're coming into an interesting time. But life is what you make it. And you can definitely, I think, by coming into your deep, deep emotions and ditching insecurities and just living in your truth, you can really accept where we're going in life. And we're going to start to innovate when we do get into Aquarius. And it might come, it might look weird at first, but Aquarius is going to figure it out. Like, we're going to figure it out. It's just going to take a while. You know, remember, Saturn's going to spend 2 years in Aquarius. He spent 2.5 years in Capricorn. And he rules both those signs. And Mars is in Aries where he rules. So it's just like this heavy, malefic energy right now. But, it, you know, Mars and Aries and Capricorn in general can get a lot done if they're on the same page and they're working for a common goal. And these two malefic energies, these two male energies, these masculine energies can really get a lot done for the good. And I think they will. We just got to put our minds to doing something good and innovating a new place, a new structure that actually works. And it's going to come with a lot of drive and a lot of this and a lot of that, and it's a lot of passion. And that goes both ways. So, you know, it does look like we're going to have some wars coming. But, you know, where are you at? Like, it's all about your, you know, that North Node in Gemini is like, where'd you put yourself in this world? Like, what's your community like? Because you'll be able to get a better look at like how beautiful life can be if you position yourself in the right place. I know that sounds harsh, but it's kind of just the truth right now, and I don't know how else to say that. But I think no matter where you are, home is where you make it. And you can always, always, always go to a place of love and a place of compassion for others and for yourself. And you know, with Mercury still squaring Chiron, it is still about communicating emotionally your identity and your trueness and who you are and your uniqueness and your weirdness, and not being afraid to do the inner work to be your true self and do that healing. Forgiving yourself is like such a heavy load off your back when you're not so hard on yourself. And I think Chiron in Aries is asking us to all forgive ourselves and be ourselves and go forward with what we want and who we are. And you know, that's gonna be the horoscope for the day. I usually pull a card, but my cards aren't with me. I walked over here without them. I totally forgot. And I did bring them, but no card for today. I hope you guys don't mind. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I hope you guys have a great July. I hope you have a great Wednesday. I love you all very much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you.